The U.S. men's national team just defeated Canada for the very last match of the group stage of the 2021 Gold Cup, finishing in first place. If you're new here, hi, I'm Filippo, host of Tactical Manager TV, and welcome to our 7 Things We Learned series, where every time the USMNT plays, we come on the following day and tell you 7 things we learned from this match, and also feel free to comment down below, what did you learn? Alright, there's definitely more than 7, as I always say, but tell me what you learned. I'm going to go through 7 things I learned. Now look, the U.S. men's national team is going to play again on Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and the opponent can be either Jamaica or Costa Rica. We're going to know that on Tuesday. Now, with all that said, we did defeat Canada, but we do need to put some context into this. Canada was missing some very important players such as Eustáquio. Marc-Anthony Kaye was being rested, and we did get an early goal that played a big role. We were very focused. We started sharp, got a goal, and then Canada pretty much outplayed us for most of the match. And also, after rewatching the game, I guess we might have gotten away with maybe 1 or 2 penalties that could have gone to Canada. So what I'm trying to say here is, despite the win, I might have more negative lessons rather than positive ones. But there were some positives, and I'm going to talk about them on the 7 things I learned. Now, in the previous videos, we did have some issues with the audio. Some people said it was too low. We're working to fix that. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this, the audio is 100% fixed. Now, let's hear it from... And thank you OneFootball for sponsoring Tactical Manager TV during the Gold Cup of 2021. OneFootball is a great soccer app, not football. It's a great app. On it you can follow your favorite team, nation, and get all the news, transfer updates you want to do, everything you need. So if you want to, you can follow US Men's National Team, get the latest transfer rumors, get the latest roster drops, sometimes even faster than us. So go down below on the description, click on the link for a free download on your Android or iPhone. You'd be supporting the channel, you'd be helping yourself, helping us, and probably helping OneFootball as well. A great app that I use, and you should use it as well. So once again, thank you, OneFootball. It's called soccer. You're now familiar with the series. You're now familiar with me, the very annoying host of Tactical Manager TV. Let's roll the intro and start the episode. Okay, lesson number 1. And before I get to lesson number 1, make sure to hit that like button real quick right now. It takes a second. Hit the like button. Let's go to lesson number 1. The lesson that I learned, the very first one, was that it will not be pretty. Doesn't matter how far we go. It just won't be pretty. And I know, you're going to say, I knew that from the start. But did you? Because after the Martinique game, some of us, including myself, we thought, hey, maybe we can play a little bit of creative soccer. Maybe we can play a more enjoyable style of play. But no. It's not going to be that way. It just won't be pretty, regardless of how far we go. So are there ways to make this team more creative or more enjoyable? Maybe a little bit with the starting 11. Maybe some players like Matthew Hoppe can get a few minutes. I talked a lot about it in the live stream. I don't think Berhalter will do it. So my conclusion from all this, just deal with it. It won't be pretty. Lesson number 2 is something that, I've known this for a while, but hopefully everyone was able to notice it even more. And I'm about to point this out to see if you can notice this even more in the next few games. And it is very straightforward. Veterans from MLS slow down the game. And why did I say veterans? Because if the player stays in MLS for long enough, he creates this bad habit. So we do have a few examples in the match where Sebastian Lletget took way too many touches, slowing down our offense, not progressing the play very well. He takes always 2, 3, 4, 5 touches at times before making a play. And by then the defense is recomposed. There's 2 men on him. It's already tough. There was also another play that you can watch out where Matthew Hoppe does a nice play through the left side and he gives the ball to Christian Roldan. And we expected Roldan to do a 1-2 play. But as most MLS players, at least the veterans, he took an extra touch and he lost the ball, didn't do the 1-2 that Matthew Hoppe was expecting. Now also something else you can notice is when the players turn, most of these veterans from MLS, instead of doing a quick sharp turn and 1 touch and passing, they do 1 touch, 1 turn, and then they look up. By then the defender's already back and everything. And why does that happen? Is it just because they're bad? No. It's just bad habits created in MLS because MLS, you're giving so much time and space that these guys are used to taking these extra touches and being able to keep the ball and create a play. But when it's tougher competition, more physicality, more intensity, it doesn't work. Start noticing that in the game. I know it's quite obvious for many of you, but some MLS fanboys or fans, whatever you want to call them, just don't want to see, and they just call us Euro snobs for it. But it's quite noticeable. Now let's go to a positive, and that's James Sands. I still wanted to see him against tougher opponents after that Martinique game, and well, he was very good against a much tougher Canada, despite the slight drop in the second half. He had some key tackles on Kyle Aaron. He had a key tackle on Akinola as well, as much as many key interceptions. Interceptions has been a very underrated aspect of this guy's game. The way he reads the game is quite impressive. He played as a center back on our defensive shape, and he did play as a 6 at our offensive shape tactically. Good on and off the ball. He made his case to be in the possible World Cup qualifying 23-man roster. He's been a very good player. I loved what I've seen from him so far. Obviously, more games are needed, but he showed versatility. He showed good off-the-ball movement, off-the-ball positioning, and showed to be good on the ball to progress the play forward. So he has made his case that he does maybe deserve a call for World Cup qualifying as the backup 6. He has been a lot better than Jackson Yule per se. Lesson number 4 is on a 3-defender formation where you want to use wingbacks, you don't want a midfielder or a winger that stays wide. And I talked about this in the last video because we learned that against Martinique. Yes, we did learn that Martinique because Moore had a poor game due to tactical reasons in that match because Berhalter put Roldan wide and Roldan would stay wide. So I talked about how Moore did not play well due to tactical issues against Martinique and was mostly because, as I said, Roldan was wide. And well, this time, no one was wide. And we took full advantage of the flanks, which is what you want when you have 3 in the back. Moore even scored, had a good game. I believe he was even named man of the match. Now, Sam Vines oscillated throughout the match, but he did have space to work up top and even had 1 or 2 dangerous moments, so props to Berhalter for fixing that. Now, at the same time, why does Berhalter always act a little bit later? Me, just a normal guy right here, was able to notice this last match. Well, actually even before. So why did Berhalter always takes an extra match? I don't know. Same thing with the 3-5-2 here in the channel. We've been talking about it for a while. Berhalter finally used it this game a little bit in the last match as well. I don't know, man. But congratulations to Berhalter. You're late, but he did fix it. So congratulations to that. Don't forget to please hit the like button so more frustrated USMNT fans can share the same frustration with us. It would help them find us. All right? So please hit the like button where you are. If you're enjoying the content, also subscribe and hit the notification bell. You know the deal. So let's go to lesson number 5. So lesson number 5 is that DK Zardes combo just does not work. DK needs a guy that can create around him. So does Zardes. So what was Berhalter thinking? I'm not going to add to that, but don't play Daryl DK and Zardes together. It didn't work well. Both had terrible matches, and it's not just on them, okay? So that one is on Berhalter. Lesson number 6 is also very quick. I'll be very brief on it, and we do need to improve our set pieces. This team really struggles to score and create on open play. We did score on open play once again, just like the Haiti game, but we really struggle to create. This team doesn't create many opportunities, but we do get a lot of set pieces, free kicks, corners. We need to take advantage of those. If we don't, we will struggle in quarterfinals, maybe even get eliminated in quarterfinals or semifinals. That's something Berhalter has to figure out. He has the whole week to work on this. Hopefully by the next match we have, we take advantage of some of the set pieces. Leggett needs to do a better job also taking them. And even when Busio takes them, he hasn't been doing a good job in Gold Cup, so he does need to do a better job as well. Lesson number 7 and the last one, and this is a positive lesson. The U.S. men's national team starts the games wired. Unlike our opponents, against Haiti, we scored at minute 8. And we seemed a lot better for the first 20 minutes, and we held that 1-0 win. Against Martinique, we did run over them, but we also scored in the first 15 minutes. Against Canada, we scored in the first 20-30 seconds of the match, and we were better probably for the first 10 to 15 minutes, and then, well, Canada picked it up and played better. But again, we started wired all these matches, focused. And some of these teams, especially Haiti and Canada, they didn't. We took advantage of that. We got the early lead. We held on to the win, and that is perfectly fine, despite all the issues we talked about throughout the game. So we do need to continue to do that, and that is a big positive for this team. Big props to Berhalter there. Big props to all the players. Congratulations, and hopefully we can continue to do this throughout the knockout stages. So yeah, many will say maybe we're just getting lucky in the beginning. I don't think it's all luck. You know, we're just starting very focused while many teams start the game a little sleepy. Big props to the U.S. men's national team. Too bad for the opponents. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment whatever you learned from this match that I might have missed. We will be doing a full group stage recap on Wednesday or Thursday. We'll go through every single group just to summarize to you everything that happened in the group stage. And we will be doing live streams for the U.S. men's national team. And when the knockout rounds come along, we'll be doing watch-alongs for many different nations. So you can feel free to comment down below which ones you want us to do. But we're probably going to do as many as you can, maybe even all of them. All right, so I want to thank you all very much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button before you leave and to subscribe if you haven't already, but if you made this far, you probably did. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.